The data center services market was valued at $48.9 billion in 2020 and is expected to grow to $105.6 billion by 2026 at a CAGR of 13.69% from 2021 to 2026. Asia Pacific is expected to witness the highest growth rate due to the growing population and adoption of cloud computing technology in both China and India. One of the key challenges is to manage the costs effectively and ensure the projects stay on schedule. In today's technology era, cable documentation can be digitized. With this, we would like to introduce Panduit Rapid ID Network Mapping System, which is designed to reduce the deployment time and investment cost of patch cord documentation by up to 50%. Network cable tracing and tracking can be more precise and efficient by using the pre-labeled Panduit patch cords and Rapid ID Bluetooth-enabled handheld scanner. In this video, we will compare the deployment process of patching, labeling and documentation, using digitalized approach with Rapid ID solution versus conventional approach. The comparison covers deployment efforts and time needed from printing to labeling, and patching to verification, as well as the equipment needed and investment cost. Let's review the deployment time and efforts for both approaches. For conventional approach, individual labels will be printed and attached to both ends of the patch cord based on the document list. Patch cord will then be patched to the panel accordingly. Once the patching is done, network engineers would need to verify the patch cord against the document list for accuracy. With the digitalized approach using Rapid ID solution, the printing and labeling steps can be omitted. Network engineers can directly patch the patch cord to the racks based on the document list. Once the patching is done, network engineers just need to scan the patch cord with Rapid ID scanner, and the data will be digitally stored into the application. Based on this demonstration, deployment of 12 patch cords in a conventional approach will take 24 minutes. With the digitalized approach using Rapid ID solution, the deployment time is reduced to 6 minutes for the same amount of patch cords deployment. Now, let's compare the equipment needed and the investment costs for both approaches in this simulated project at an estimated $X value of material and labor costs that covers 442 copper patch cords. What would be the difference in cost and deployment time between digitalized and conventional approach of deployment? In a conventional approach, we would require 1 printer, 6 cassette labels, 442 patch cords for the cable documentation. However, with the digitalized approach using Rapid ID solution, we would only require 1 Rapid ID handheld scanner, 442 pre-labeled Rapid ID patch cords, and your mobile device. Based on the cost simulation, we can save up to 45% in investment cost with the digitalized approach using Rapid ID solution. These labels are not required when using the new Panduit patch cord, which comes pre-labeled with Rapid ID at no extra cost. Based on the earlier patching demonstration, the effort required is significantly lesser for a digitalized approach. By applying the same effort in our simulated project, conventional approach requires 14.73 hours, while the digitalized approach only takes 3.68 hours. It is more than 50% reduction of patching effort. With Rapid ID solution, the painstaking labeling process will be eliminated. The data that is saved in Rapid ID application allows more precise information and efficient workflow. Data can also be exported to respective data center infrastructure management software to eliminate manual and error-prone data entry. Deployment efforts can be greatly reduced by more than 50% with the digitalized process using Rapid ID solution.
Panduit Rapid ID Network Mapping System is a game changer for all the network engineers, and we can help you to mitigate these challenges for the upcoming projects. Feel free to visit our website as shown.
More features are actually available using our Rapid ID solutions. To give you an example, some organizations do network cable audit regularly as their corporate best practices. However, there is a limitations in terms of conventional documentation approach. With Panduit Rapid ID solutions, audits can be conducted in a more systematic manner and minimize out-of-date data. Rapid ID solutions is also compatible with pre-labeled Panduit fiber optic patch cords.
Rapid ID Network Mapping System developed by Panduit is cable documentation automated.